All right, so let's continue solving some radical equations. In this video, I'm going to do 5 through 8. So let's go ahead and jump right into problem number 5 here. First thing I want to look at is the radical. So the radical is the square root of 10x minus 1. Now, everything else that's on the same side as that radical, I want to get rid of. So that minus 7, I'm going to go ahead and add 7 to the other side, well, to both sides. And so this way my square root is now isolated and I can continue solving from here. So I'm going to square both sides. Square and square root cancel. So 10x minus 1 equals 2 squared is 4. I'm going to go ahead and add 1 to both sides because now I need to keep solving for x. So 10x is equal to 5. Last but not least, I'm going to divide both sides by 10. So x is equal to 1/2. I think. Maybe. I don't know. What I do know is that I need to check my work. All right. So I'm going to go back to the original equation that was given to me. And anywhere I have an x, I'm going to replace it with a 1/2. And so now I need to put this and figure out what this part is. So 10 times 1/2 would be 5. So I've got the square root of 5 minus 1. So let's see, square root of 5 minus 1 would be 4. Square root of 4 is 2. There's a negative 5 that keeps coming down the side. 2 minus 7 is negative 5. And sure enough, I have a true statement. So yes, x is in fact equal to 1/2. If you gave me the answer of 0.5, it's the same thing. All right, sliding over to number 6. In this case, I have a cube root. And again, I still want to get rid of all the stuff that's attached to the cube root. In this case, I'm going to get rid of the 2. So divide both sides by 2. So the cube root of x plus 4 is equal to, let's see, 10 over 2 is 5. Now, the inverse operation to the cube root is to use the power of 3 or to cube something. So cube and cube root cancel. So x plus 4 is equal to 5 cubed is, I think, 125. Let me go ahead and throw that in my calculator. It is 125. Last step here, because I want to solve for x, is to subtract 4 from both sides. So x is equal to 121. Maybe. All right. You have to check. All right. So when you get to your answer, make sure you take a moment and you check your work. So we've got 2 times the cube root of 121 plus 4, and I think that's equal to 10. So 2 times the cube root of 125, which would be 2 times 5 equals 10. 10 is equal to 10, a true statement. And so, yes, this is a solution for x. All right, let's slide on over to problem number 7 here. Number 7, if we look at this, we've got the 4th root of 5x minus 1. There's nothing else on the same side as that expression. So we're just going to jump right into eliminating the 4th root. The opposite operation to a 4th root is a 4th power. So I'm going to take the 4th power to both sides. 4th power and 4th root cancel. 5x minus 1 is equal to, I think 3 to the 4th is 81. My calculator has not failed me yet. All right, let's go ahead and add 1 to both sides. So 5x is equal to 82. If I divide both sides by 5, I'm going to guess that 82 over 5 is not terribly pretty. It's not terribly awful. It's 16.4. As a fraction, it would just literally be 82 over 5. Now, I think that's my answer. But as we've seen in every problem, you're going to check your work. All right, you have to do this. It's not because you don't know anything, you don't know how to do these problems. It's literally, I have to check my work. All right, this is just something you got to check. So I'm going to do 5 times 16.4, which is 82. 82 minus 1 is going to be 81, and the fourth root of 81 is 3. True statement. And so x is either 16.4 or 82 over 5. I actually prefer the fraction answer, but I would take the decimal as well. All right, last one for this video is going to be problem number 8. So find the square root, or in this case, the fourth root. Find the radical. And the other stuff that's attached to it needs to go. So we're going to subtract 5. So 3 times the fourth root of x minus 1 is equal to 15. I'm going to divide both sides by 3. So now I've got the fourth root of x minus 1 is equal to 5. How do you get rid of a fourth root? You use a fourth power. So those are going to be gone. You're going to get x minus 1 is equal to 5 to the fourth is 625. That's a nice small little number there. I'm going to add 1 to both sides, so 626. Maybe. All right, that could be the answer. I kind of hope it is, but it doesn't have to be. And so you're going to check your work. So we've got 3 times the fourth root of 626 minus 1. Make sure the root goes over everything, plus 5, and we think that's going to equal 20. So there's going to be 3 times the fourth root of 6. Let me actually write a 6 there. 625. It's going to be 20. So that's going to be 3 times the fourth root of 625 is 5. So 3 times 5 is 15 plus, I'm getting ahead of myself. Hold on. There we go. Let's fill in these other 20s. So 15 plus 5 is 20. Yes, 20 equals 20. True statement. Yay. X is equal to 626. All right, so that's the work and the solutions for 5 through 8. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know how I can help you.